cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Appa once said during one TV interview recently that food is actually a memory. Now today Appa is going to cook a memory. As you all know, the pandemic has stopped us from flying, and my wife, Appa's hometown, my Appa's wife's hometown is actually from Sabah, Kota Kinabalu. And in Sabah, Kota Kinabalu, there is one famous restaurant called Fung or something like that. They have one very famous dish called Hong Shao Yu Lam, meaning if you translate directly, it's going to be Yu Lam is fish, the stomach portion of the meat of the fish. Okay, fish stomach portion. And then they braise it. Yeah, they braise it with a thick gravy. So Appa would like to try to recreate that feel. It may not be 100% because I almost forgot how it actually tastes like, but yeah, I'll be doing something quite similar. I try lah. Huh? Okay, Appa is not using 100% yu lam here because there is actually a combination between meat and yu lam. So this part is actually the yu lam. Very nice, very beautiful. This is a very beautiful cutlet from huge siakap, a huge barramundi fish. So it has a very fresh and very meaty. Yeah. So I'm not exactly using yu lam here, but it will still do the trick. So there are basically two steps. One step is to deep fry the fish. Second step is to make the braise. So in order to make the braise, we need about 1 teaspoon of this is the taojiu, the salted one, the salted taojiu. Okay, fermented bean paste, soya bean paste, fermented soya bean paste, or some people call taojiu. About 1 teaspoon. Another 1 teaspoon of chopped salted black bean. Okay, and we have some sliced chili. You can use any sliced chili you like. This is some green onion. This is chopped ginger, about 1 tablespoon. This is chopped garlic, about 1 tablespoon. Of course, we will need some oyster sauce, light soya sauce, so on and so forth later to make the sauce. Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video. Okay, first of all, let's prepare our fish for deep frying. I'm going to give it a little bit of salt here. Just a little bit of salt. Okay, give it a few mix. And then I'm going to give it some cornstarch. Okay, have some cornstarch here. Bring the fish, coat it with the cornstarch, leave it aside, let it rest. Okay, why you want to let it rest? You can so that the cornstarch can actually stays better onto the fish, just like that. All right. While the fish is nicely coated with the cornstarch, we can now prepare the oil. You want to use high heat to fry the fish. I'm not using a very big wok today, but rather a narrower so that the oil level can be a bit higher. I try to save some oil, yeah. And I'm using a non-stick today, so it makes basically the deep frying process very easy. So now what we need to do is to wait until the oil started to smoke. Okay, we need about at least 180 degrees and above. Alright, I started to see a little bit of smoke coming up, or you can also double check using your chopstick. Very fast, you can see the bubble. Yep. Can put in the fish. I'm going to deep fry here until it is almost fully cooked. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, so I will actually check later along the way. One thing about giving it a thin layer of either flour or cornstarch on the fish is because so that it will not splatter. Yeah, it will actually soak up all the excessive water. That's why you don't see it actually splatter just now. It didn't. And we really want to see golden color from this particular step here. I won't really do double frying, but still I want it golden color. You don't have to keep on flipping it. You can flip it after probably about 2 minutes later. All right, so we will come back very shortly. So some people don't find it comfortable to use a non-stick wok or non-stick pan to do deep frying because they are scared if used on high heat it will affect the coating. Well, it may. That's why whenever we use non-stick, we always advise you to use medium heat or medium high. Don't use too high heat. As a matter of fact, I'm not using very high heat right now. I'm just using about medium to medium high. All right. So do whatever that you feel comfortable. There's no rules in Appa's kitchen. Now it's about 2 minutes. I'm going to turn it around. Okay, we are getting some beautiful. I can feel it's very crispy. Because of the coating, yeah? Because of the coating. Okay, let's give this side another about a minute or two. Then it's probably about it's done. It should be done by then. Total cooking time only about 5 minutes, I would say. We'll come back shortly. All right, not even 5 minutes, about 4 minutes plus only. How do you know it's cooked? Well, notice the bubble is getting lesser and lesser compared to the time when we first put it in. Secondly, you will notice actually the oil, I purposely use a narrower pot so that it's actually deeper. And for the same amount of oil, the oil if I use a larger pot, it will probably only cover half. This one, almost the whole fish can be covered inside. So it is a lot more efficient, the deep frying process. It is definitely fully cooked by now. Beautiful. So prepare oil absorbing paper at the side. We can take it out. See? Very beautiful. This one is a bit thicker. The rest I can take it out. Oh, super fragrant. This fish is super fresh. I bought it at 6 a.m. this morning. I love huge barramundi fish. They taste so much better. Let me show you. See? Beautifully fried. Let me continue with the rest. Alright, the fish has been nicely deep fried. Now we can start cooking. Let's give it a bit of oil. We're going to saute the fresh ingredient. So I have some chopped garlic, chopped ginger, put in a little bit of spring onions. Let's saute this for about a minute, then only we continue. We'll come back shortly. This is after about a minute. Then I'm going to put in the tau chu and also salted black bean. Also saute. Immediately we can smell the nice fragrance. Fermented ingredient is always Appa's favorite. You want grandma's flavor, get some fermented ingredient inside your dish. This is super fragrant. I'm going to get ready some hot water. Put in the fish. Give it a few stir. Oh, smells so good. Let's add in the hot water. I need more hot water. Give it about 1 cup of hot water. Why do we use hot water? Because we try not to reduce the heat of the wok so that the cooking process can be more consistent. I'm now going to put in some Shaoxing wine for added flavor. A little bit of light soy sauce. Where is my light soy sauce? Here. A bit of light soy sauce, about 1 tablespoon. A bit of oyster sauce, about 1 tablespoon as well. Alright. You can add dark soy sauce if you want. If you prefer darker color, I'll add a little bit. Actually, I have a tendency to make my cooking too dark. A very bad. It's a very bad habit. Now I'm only adding about 1 teaspoon. Yeah. Try not to make this too dark. Super fragrant. Now we can actually prepare the starch. I'm going to put in about 2 teaspoons of starch with some, add in about 4 to 5 teaspoons of water. Okay, get the starch ready at the side. We still have some green onion and chili. Put it in right now. It's almost done. Remember, the fish is already cooked. Give it a few stir, and now we can actually, before putting in the starch, I'm going to add in a little bit, just a little bit of salt, just a little bit, and some sugar to balance it. Balance the flavor a bit, and also a few dashes of white pepper. Now I can off the fire. After off the fire, then only I'm adding the cornstarch. Okay, immediately it should thicken out the sauce. Right, the Tung Fung红烧鱼腩. Not 100%, but I think at least 90%. Look at the beautiful shiny color because of the cornstarch. Okay, I'm going to dish this out. So this is Appa's 红烧鱼腩, not 100% 鱼腩, actually mixed with the meat. Actually, not everyone will enjoy 鱼腩, so you may want to mix with some meat for your family member. Now some normal meat. What's the difference between 鱼腩 and normal meat? 鱼腩 will be a lot more fatty. Okay, so I hope you like my video today. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.